Hi guys. Okay, so I'm going to share a really cool tip for building your sales. And what I'm going to do first is screen share. So when you get a color match, a lot of times we have our color match script, you plug in the colors, you send it to them. It's kind of overwhelming, right? And so then you're like, well, I can build the cart for you. So you build their cart for them and then they hem and haw over it and all of that stuff. So what I've been doing is going to the palette builders. So when they send me a color match, let's say we were color matching me, I would look at the picture and kind of say, okay, here's what I'm thinking. I would go to my website. So I would actually go to gilly.mascarabeauty.com and I would click on shop and palette builder. And I always do the mini double decker. And so then I'm going to go through and add the colors. So I would do white peach and linen. I'd pick out a contour. I typically recommend 3 blushes, and I try to kind of get different shades. Like Tropicana is a little more peachy, plum, and maybe something like Cindy. And then, our Illuminator. I always recommend Bella Bronzer. If the setting powder is in stock, I usually recommend that one as well. And then a couple eyeshadows. Typically, I'll try to go for ones that are really popular or neutral because that's, a safe bet. And I usually, so you can only add 2 and you'll get the compact for free. I usually add at least 1 more because I feel like 3 is I feel like 3 just gives more options. So I like to add like Sabrina or something. So then what I do is I take a screenshot of these, super pretty. And I send it to her. Well, I don't always send it to her. I post it in the party group and I say, thanks so much for your color match. If you guys want to look at her palette, here's the link. Because you guys, you can take this link and you can like post it. And when they click on it, it's going to take them right to it. And not only that, but it says you've earned a free compact. You can add your palette to your bag now or add more items. So then they can say add items to the bag or back to the palette builder. So what I do is I send them this link and I say, this will take you to exactly what you need. Here's a list of what I've put in there. And I don't list the eyeshadows. I just say I threw in a couple eyeshadows that I think would be really pretty for you. Feel free to add more or swap them out. I'm here if you have any questions. So if you go, I'll include what I say in the caption on this video. So you'll be able to go in, you can copy and paste it, save it to the notes section of your phone. But what's really cool now is, let's say they're like, I trust you completely. Most of the time what I've seen is they like to come and look. And because it's so interactive, they're like, oh, I'm seeing exactly what I'm getting. Like, that's exciting. And so then they're like, okay, cool, add items to bag. So that right there is going to be 148. But then, I let them know about the brushes and I say, I always recommend the Detail Hack brush. And I actually recommend the blush and bronzer and the eyeshadow everything brush. But at the very least, get the Detail Hack brush. So a lot of my ladies now are ordering at least about right around $180. Sometimes they'll ask about skincare. We'll touch on that. We've got, as the brush cleaner and especially the setting spray come out, those are great things to build on the sale and say, especially, during summer, you can say things like, our setting spray has an SPF 30. It's really fantastic. If you can, I recommend grabbing that as well. So that's another, like $30 on there. So it's a really great way to build the sale. And then when they order, I say, thank you so much for your order. If you guys want to see what she grabbed, click on this link. So it's a really easy way to do that. Let me stop the share. So I also do this in my own personal beauty group. If I'm going live, like this is my personal compact. I've got a ton of random stuff in there, right? But let's say I'm going live and I'm focusing just on like the lip kit or something, right? Like I'm gonna show how I contour my lips, the lip conditioner, a lip color, and an illuminator or something. Then you can build that palette, build that quad, and link it and say, grab this lip kit at this link. So easy. if I'm maybe going to talk about like my favorite blushes, and you guys should be doing this every season. My favorite blushes for fall, my favorite blushes for back to school, my favorite blushes for Christmas time, whatever. You best believe I'm building a palette for that and I'm putting it in there, and you should be doing it too. It's really easy for your customers to then click on it, see exactly what you use, and they can always add or remove stuff. For the 4th of July, we just had that holiday. I did a 4th of July look. This is a big part of what I used, right? I built my palette and the palette builder. I took a screenshot of it so they could see exactly what it looks like. I posted it along with my video tutorial and like my after picture and said, if you want to snag any of these colors, this link will take you right there. So I didn't have anyone buy the entire palette, but I did have a couple girls go in and buy like the blush. And one girl was like, oh, I'm going to buy the blush and 2 of the eyeshadows because I liked those 2. So it's a really, really easy way to build the sale, and it gives them the visual, like the visual effect. This is what I'm getting. It's exciting. It's fun. It's pretty. Our palette builder is really fun and pretty. So utilize what we have. If you have questions about any of this, reach out to me, reach out to your upline. We're here to help. I really encourage you to do it this way. And as always, make sure that your ladies know that on the billing page to click that little box that says, is this for a party? And select the correct hostess's name. If they're not part of a party, you should be coaching your beauty group to do that, to either pick a random name or pick, VIP beauty group. I name mine VIP customers. Sometimes I've just named it my beauty group's name, Womanhood Refined, and they kind of figure it out. But if we coach these girls to do that, then they will consistently order through a party link. So, all right, hopefully that helps. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day.